Oh, hi guys. My book today is called The Girl with the Louding Voice. This book is by a Nigerian author, Abi Dare. I don't know how to pronounce her surname, but it's Dare. She was born in Lagos and she is now based in England. So, The Girl with the Louding Voice. Let me see. Out of 10, I'll give it an 8. Mostly because I struggled to read it. So the first couple of pages, they're very distracting. The way she wrote this book, the English she used. Okay, so without giving too much away, let me tell you what the book is about. So the book is based on a 14-year-old girl. Her name is Aduni. Aduni is from a poverty-stricken village in Nigeria. Her mom gets sick, so her mother used to sell food in the streets for to make a living. So she used to go to school, and she's a bright child who has a promising future, and she is serious about her education. So her mom used to always push her and say, education is key. You can be anything that you want to be if you're educated. And so her focus was just education. So her mom got sick, and then she couldn't go to school anymore. And eventually the mother dies, and now she can't go to school at all. Now there's nothing to eat. It's just her dad and her two siblings, and the father decides to marry her off to an old man, just so that they can get rent money and food, basically. So in Nigeria, that's what families do. Like, when you have a 14-year-old girl, it's just normal to marry her off so that the rest of the family members can eat. So this is what this girl Aduni had to go through. So she then goes to this marriage home now, where she is a third wife, and so just to cut the long story short, she eventually runs off. There's a lot that happens, and she eventually flees her marriage, and she eventually gets to Lagos, and she then becomes a housemaid. So, but um, now she's trying to educate herself, because now she can't go to school. She's trying to educate herself, and she really wants to learn how to speak English. Now, here's the tricky part. You struggle to understand how this book is written, because the author writes from Aduni's point of view. So Aduni can't speak English very well. So this book is written from her point of view. So the English is bad. Now you sort of like, I felt like I had to, channel my Nigerian accent or my Nigerian character to read this book properly. That's what I struggled with initially, because it's written with this bad English, with this Nigerian phrases, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, when will I get to a point where it's written well? Because I mean, this author is well educated. So you're thinking, why would you sabotage yourself like that? But when you get to the juicy details, and when you get to understand this girl's story, you quickly get over. I suppose you get over how it's written. It took a while for me to get over it, but the story is so good that you try and forget how it's written, and then now you're trying to understand the message. So initially I was like, why would this author do this? Why would she sabotage herself like this? was, did she only want Nigerians to understand what she's writing about? Or like, I felt like she's shouting everyone out by writing this book this way. But towards the end, I was just like, she's just trying to make us empathize with Aduni, like walk with her, understand exactly what she's going through. So I sort of understood, and I liked the book, which is why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It's just that the English was distracting, but it's funny also, like it's funny. Her English can make you laugh at times, and but what she went through, no 14-year-old girl should ever go through. That. When she was a housemaid, she was, like a slave. She wasn't getting paid to work at this woman's place. She was waking up at 5 and like 4 in the morning, and going to bed like sometimes after midnight, just working, and sometimes not even like having one meal a day and not getting paid, and but there's a good ending to it. There's a good ending, and yeah, I'd recommend this book. Yeah. The ending, I loved how it ended, but yeah, the author almost sabotaged herself here. I don't know, maybe there's quite a few people that read the first pages and be like, no, I can't continue with this. But I soldiered on. I was like, you know what, let me get through it. But yeah, that's it for me. The book is called The Girl with the Louding Voice. I hope you enjoy it. If you did enjoy my video, please subscribe. Thank you.